What is this thing doing? Hello, are we live? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. I think we are ready to rock and roll here. How's everyone's day going? All right. All right, so how's everyone doing today? Hope you guys are all awesome. Thank you for coming out to my crazy live stream. I definitely appreciate it. Let me try and get your comments up on the screen really quick, and then after that, we should pretty much be ready to rock and roll. All right, well, live chat, pop-out chat, and I think we got it. All right, what's up, Melon? What's up, Peter? What's up, Brian? Good to see you guys. I appreciate y'all coming out. My door is wide open. All right, please stop. Oh my gosh, enough of this junk. Stop it, CSR2 Racing. You're messing me up. You're messing me up. I blame Donna. She sabotaged my entire game already. Donna. All right, let's see if we can... All right, we'll just put that on the stock setting for now. All right, we're actually going to race the Prestige Cup today. I don't think I've ever done that on the live stream, but I didn't have time to do it yesterday, so... I got to get that done, and I mean, might as well do something like that, right? I don't even remember how to drive this car, and I don't think it's going to matter, to tell you the truth. After this, we'll go race some, whatever you want to call it. We'll go do this. We'll run the Prestige Cup, and then we'll go do some showdowns and all kinds of good stuff, so. We're going to do it all today. All right, Melon is liking the new Dyno Ferrari. You know what? It actually seems pretty decent. It seems like it's going to be a decent live racing car. I wasn't so sure about it at first, but this morning I made a video about it. I think that's scheduled to go live tomorrow. Maybe I went live today. I'm not sure. I really don't know. But it's not a bad car. All right. All right. I don't even really have a good car for the showdown, to tell you the truth. Man, my sinuses are bad today. James, how you doing today? All right. Anybody else having an issue with seeing the showdown Ferrari races? All right, so what you're saying is you're not able to first check to see if there's a game update. Get on to Google Play or wherever you get your game updates and see if there's an update available. That's your first step. If that doesn't fix the problem, then you can contact in-game support, or you can go over to their website and contact support. But if you've got the regular showdown and you don't have the Ferrari showdown, that's interesting. Now, the Ferrari showdown should be on the very top left of your map. It's probably hiding up there somewhere. So that's the first thing you want to pay attention to, is where is the showdown located, because they put it way up here on the top of the map. So maybe you just haven't found it. But this is the Ferrari showdown here. I don't know why, but I mean, there's stuff they hide down here in the bottom corners of the map. There's stuff they hide up on the top corners. There's just all kinds of stuff all over the place. So the map is huge. I don't know why they don't like consolidate the map and make it smaller and maybe put stuff on a grid instead of just throwing crap every which place. It's kind of ridiculous. But when it comes to contacting game support, I think you have to click on these little gears somewhere around here. If you go through all this stuff, I don't want my player ID to come up on the screen, but somewhere, if you click on, I don't know if it's in your profile or where it's at, but somewhere there's a thing in here to contact game support. I haven't done it in so long, I can't remember the exact details. But if I scroll down through that, my player ID pops up on the screen, and that's not going to be great. Alright, so I'm going to go run the Prestige Cup, and after that, we're going to go run the Showdown. I need to get this finished because that's a lot of respect points to help my crew earn stuff, and I didn't have time to do it yesterday. I think I recorded 3 or 4 videos yesterday. I'm still working on the editing, but CSR2 killed me with new things to get videos about for it. Peter says, Happy Easter. Yeah, Easter is on the way, guys and gals. Alright, so Easter time, there's supposed to be a whole bunch of planets that line up with each other. I don't know if it's something you're going to be able to see or not, but a whole bunch of planets are supposed to be in a straight line again this Easter. Now, something like that happened a few months ago, but it was so cloudy outside we weren't able to see it. So I don't know if this is an event we're going to be able to see. I don't know if you need a telescope, but that's supposed to be happening. I think like Mars and Jupiter and Uranus and like a couple of stars and all, they're going to be all lined up in a straight line or really close to it. Something along the lines of that. You can look it up to find out more about it because I don't remember the details. What's up, William D? How you doing today? All right. James says, I checked, I don't see it at all, and neither of the ones you are showing I can't see. Ah, man, I'm sorry if you're having game problems, James. I almost said James problems. I'm sorry if you're having game problems. That sucks, but sometimes this game does have a lot of issues. Now, unfortunately, my understanding is support cannot be a huge help when it comes to problems like that, but the thing is, you definitely want to let them know nonetheless. The more people who are having that issue, the more they know about it, probably the more likely they are to do something about it. So, the more people who complain and say, hey, look, I'm having this issue, it's probably just good to let them know whether they're going to be helpful or not. I mean, they may or may not be. I'm not sure. What's up, 240? How you doing today? Wait, what about a collections race? Alright, 240, I'm not sure what you mean by doing a collections race. Event only one race, but didn't get the car credits. I don't know what you're trying to do. I mean, whatever the little task says, you got to complete the task. Whatever car you're trying to get the credits for, you lock it in, then you got to do the task. So whatever the task tells you to do is what you need to do. I mean, I don't think I've ever really seen any that were one race other than the ones that say something like complete a, like, I don't know, a 5-second half mile with this car. Those are usually one race. But I don't really know what the task is. So I don't really have enough information to know what you're trying to do or anything like that. Alright, Peter wants to know, is the Elva good for anything other than the Prestige Cup? Well, it's not really the greatest car in the world. I mean, it looks cool, I guess. It can beat the, if you get enough parts on it, it can beat the Tempest bosses, but overall, it's not really what I would consider a wonderful car. I mean, it's okay, but it's not really, it's not a car that I would really ever use for anything, you know? To me, this is a dust collector until I need to use it for an event. Now, I am missing a couple of stage 6 parts on this, so the car is not 100% maxed out, but I think it's like 2 stage 6 parts away. But it's not really what I would consider to be a great car. I do have a video that goes over that car. It probably shows you how to set it up on stage 5, stage 6, reviews it and everything else, so I should have a video for this car out there. Alright, TRF Music says, we need to learn more about the Elva. I got 701 performance points with 1256, but can't get it to go fast enough. So here's the deal. If you're trying to do a Prestige Cup, there's 3 things that will allow you to beat the Prestige Cup. Number 1, do you have enough parts on the car? If the answer is no, unfortunately, you're never going to make it. Number 2, do you have the car tuned properly for the parts you do have installed? And number 3, are you shifting the car properly? Generally, all 3 of those things have to be on point. Now, I mean, if you got a car maxed out, I don't even know how to drive this car. I was too lazy to look it up, but I got enough parts on here where it doesn't matter. I can breeze through it even if I'm not shifting it correctly, but if you don't have enough parts or you barely have enough parts, a proper shift pattern and tune is 100% necessary. But there's a pretty good chance you might just need more parts, or you may need to retune the car or something. I mean, it's kind of hard to say. But shift tune and the amount of parts installed is what allows you to make it through a Prestige Cup. So what I found out is most of the time, not always, but normally, you need to have between 2 and 3 stage 6 parts on the car. I mean, just going by your performance points and your Evo doesn't really tell me a lot, other than the fact that 1200 Evo is a little bit low for a car that can get well up over 2000 Evo. So that makes me think you're probably missing a lot of parts, which is more than likely why you're struggling. Alright, Jay-Z, I'm still not 100% what you're talking about there. Let me reread your comment. Like this week, there's 3 endurance events. It has multi-races. I was only able to do 1 race out of all of the races in there. I'm really not sure what you're trying to do, my friend. I'm still a little confused. I'm not sure what you're trying to accomplish. Are you trying to do a collections task or something else? Are you talking about the tournaments or collections tasks? I'm starting to think maybe you're talking about something other than I thought you were talking about. I mean, if you go in there and you do the tournament, even if you just do a couple of races on the tournament, you're going to get something. Now, whatever the collections task is, it'll tell you whether or not you've completed it. You should be able to look at that task, and it should let you know if you've done it or not. But there's like 94 cars in there, and each one has a different task. Which car are you talking about? The Elva? I'm sorry, there's a lot going on here. It's on the map right now. Hold on a second. Let me go out to the map and... Alright, I don't think we're on the same page here at all, because collections tasks normally aren't on the map. I think we're talking about something very different. So you're talking about like a tournament. This thing, alright, Collections Cup Endurance Race. This must be what you're talking about. This hasn't even started yet. What is wrong with lock-in number 1? It's going crazy. So this starts in 1 day and 18 hours. Is there another collections thing on the map? because that hasn't even started. Yeah, I'm still very confused as to what you're referring to, because all right, so the first one last week has already ended. If you were going to get any credits for it, you would have already received them. You actually have to go in there. Let's just say you do lock-in one, you run a couple of races. Before this disappears from the map, you actually have to go back in here and collect the rewards. So I mean, if you don't go back in here and collect the rewards after it ends, you're not going to get the rewards. But generally, when this thing ends, if you've participated in any available rewards, you just go in there and collect them. Does that make sense? I hope that does. But generally, what I normally do is I lock in a car, I run through, even if I only have the first lock-in, and I don't have the second lock-in, I'll lock in the first car, I'll run through as much of it as I can, and then when it ends, even if I didn't do anything else, I will usually get a few prizes. What's up, Joanne? But I mean, some of those tournaments and collections things are a little bit weird. But do I like doing showdown stuff? Sort of. I mean, showdown's not really... Showdown's kind of weird. I mean... Yeah, the collections is definitely what I would consider something to take your resources. I don't worry too much about collection stuff. I mean, I just do a little bit here and there as I can. But as far as showdown goes, I mean, I enjoy doing the showdowns, but it's not something I would want to do all day long. I mean, one or two tanks of gas in a day on a showdown is normally more than enough for me. Showdown's not really... Showdown doesn't have proper matchmaking, which makes it a lot more boring. But for me, I farm the showdowns just to get all the resources. Oh crap, bad launch. All I care about is the resources and the upgrade tokens. Those are really important, so... Even though I don't love them, I definitely keep doing them. Joanne hates the showdowns. I mean, the showdowns aren't my favorite thing. Like, I really enjoy running through the daily races, and I really enjoy live racing. But I do enjoy what I get from the showdowns. Even though it takes forever to get it all, and it adds up really slowly. I like the prizes. That makes the showdown worth it for me. But it's not extremely fun. I mean, if the matchmaking were actually more even and they figured out how to match people according to how fast their car was, if it was a little more like live racing, then I think it would be a lot more fun, to tell you the truth. Maxthegamer, what's up, my man? How you doing today? Alright, which tier 4 car for Tempest 3? There's a lot of tier 4 cars that can do it. I have no idea which tier 4 cars you have or that you have enough parts for. If you get the Jack Roush Mustang out of the collections, that's going to be probably going to be your best bet. It does not need any stage 6 parts. You can beat all of the bosses in the game as long as you have it up to stage 5 and you fill it up with fusions. Tempest 3 Tier 4 is the hardest out of all the Tempests because most Tier 4 cars, or I should say a lot of Tier 4 cars, cannot hit the top speed and the acceleration required. That makes it rough, to tell you the truth. I mean, if it wasn't for that, it would be really easy, but you got to do 260 miles per hour. A lot of Tier 4 cars can do that, some can't. And then you have to do 0 to 60 in 1.37 seconds. And a lot of tier 4 cars cannot do that. So finding one that does both is the hard part. A lot of people will switch back and forth. A lot of people will get one car with good top speed and one with good acceleration, and then they'll switch when they got stuck on those races. So that's another way to do it. I mean, a lot of tier 4 cars can easily run faster than the boss. A lot of them can easily run faster than the boss. All right. Was LBV, what's up, buddy? He says the LC500 is the worst for Tempest. It's great until you get to that 0 to 60 race. It just can't do the 0 to 60 time. The fastest I ever got was a 1.5 when you have to do it in the 1.3s. So it seems to be great until you get stuck on the 0 to 60s. No, I don't think the GTR... Are you talking about... When you say the GTR R35, is that the one from the dealership? It cannot hit the 260 mile top speed. I know it's got really fast acceleration, so I'm going to guess... I don't know. I don't remember if it does the acceleration, but I would assume so. It's got really fast acceleration, but it's got crappy top speed. I know that can beat Tempest 1 and Tempest 2, but I'm not sure about Tempest 3. I mean, I know it can't. It can definitely not beat Tempest 3, I'm sorry. It tops out at a much lower top speed. Peter, I really wish they would go back to the old school holiday events where they were using simple cars. Yeah, the attack package, the GTR and attack package can do both. That's a good car if you have enough parts for it. Now, there's a bunch of other cars that look exactly like the... Well, there's a couple of other cars that look exactly like the attack package, but they're not the same car. They're not the same car. So the attack package is the only GTR in the game, I believe, that can do it. If you happen to get that Fast and Furious Jeep, that can do it. But most of the time when I do one of those how to drive videos for a tier 4 car, during the review part of the video, I always test it to find out if it's going to be able to beat Tempest or not. I don't have a really good memory, so I can't really remember which all ones can and can't. I was trying to make a list, but unfortunately, something happened with that. The list got messed up, and unfortunately, I lost it. All right, let's go do this. So we're almost done with this. Then we're gonna go run some showdowns. See what we can do on the showdowns. Joanne says, smash that like button. Would definitely appreciate that. But yeah, I do miss the old holiday events. I mean, they were always really easy to do and really nice. Unfortunately, though, you know, Zynga was bought by Take-Two, and Take-Two has made a lot of changes since they purchased the game, so... A lot of things are different now, unfortunately. Alright, let's go run the showdowns. I guess we'll start off with this one. I don't think I have a good car for this, however. So, yeah, look, I don't have crap except for an F40, so I'm not going to do very good on this. You know, the LaFerraris are really hard to get. How do I get this car? Hold on, let's find out. Special offer, okay. I've never even seen this car before. I didn't even know this existed. I had no clue that this car existed. Is that a new car? I don't remember. What do they want for this one? $25? Or it looks like it might be in rare imports. Let's go look in rare imports. Let's go see what's in there. But yeah, I don't have any good cars to run this thing. Alright, so gold keys. Oh man. How many gold keys do I have? But yeah, I think that's a new car. I don't know if it's any good. That's another car I got to put on my list to make a video about. Do I want to spend my gold keys on this? What do you guys think? It takes about a month to earn 10 gold keys, I think. Melon, is the brand new one crap though? Let's see, what are the drop rates? Oh, that's not really going to help for that. I don't know. I don't remember this car. Anyways, I guess we'll run a little bit with a slow car. I mean, this F40 is going to get its butt kicked, but we'll do what we can. James says it's in collections. I'm not sure if you can get it out of collections. If you can, that would be interesting. My guess is it's probably in the temporary collections. We would have to go look. All right. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my gosh. I don't remember how to drive this car. I thought it shipped it like that, but I don't think that it does. That didn't seem right. Does anybody remember how to drive the F40? I thought I remember how to drive it, but that didn't seem right at all. Do you guys remember how to do it? Because I do not. I thought you got into 5th gear quickly, but that was terrible. Three, 2, 1, go. 2. Oh no, it doesn't like that, does it? I don't think. All right, I've totally forgotten how to drive this car, which surprises me because I used to drive this thing all the time. Back in the day, this thing was a live racing monster. Now it just sucks. What's up, Dark? How you doing today? All right, Dark says the normal LaFerrari is in collections. TF says you don't shift at the beginning. Oh no. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I don't remember how to drive this thing. Huh, interesting. All right, Max says 31 Subaru WRX STI Elite Tuners. That is a that if you got enough parts on that, that'll definitely do Tempest. All right, so Max is listing off a whole bunch of cars. I'm thinking those are cars that can beat Tempest. Max, do you have an entire list? I guess Max has a list of them. Awesome, man. Thanks for posting that. Hey Benjamin, how you doing today? I hope you're doing awesome. What's my opinion on the Bugatti Centodieci? They're okay. I mean, the white one's pretty nice. The blue one, I don't really remember anything about it. I wouldn't say they're the world's best cars, but the Cento can be the white Cento can be pretty decent. I guess it really depends on what you're doing with it. But if you're talking about the blue version, unfortunately, I don't remember anything about it. I probably made a video about it, but I just don't remember. I don't think I liked the blue version. I mean, the white one is definitely okay. It's not one of my favorite cars in the game, but it's all right. Jeb says they need to make another Tempest. We've been waiting for Tempest 4 to come out for the last, what? The last how many years now have been waiting for Tempest? I think we've been waiting forever, and it's probably never going to come out, unfortunately. I mean, I would really like to see Tempest, but I don't think we're ever going to see it. All right, is the LMP car worth getting? What is an LMP car? I don't know what LMP is. I have no idea what LMP is. With 1,500 cars in the game, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't remember the stats or specs on like half of them. T-Dog, what's up, my man? What time am I locking in for today? Alright, so generally on Fridays, I'm usually doing just random stuff in showdowns most of the time. If I do any live racing on Fridays, it's usually after I've finished everything else and my car stops winning showdowns. Oh, the Le Mans cars. Yeah, I don't really remember, unfortunately. I have a very bad memory. So a lot of these cars, you know, I play around with it for a few hours, I make a video about it, then I never drive it again, and my memory just goes bloop. There's too many cars in the game to remember. I mean, some people have really good memories, but unfortunately, I'm not one of those people. Alright, somebody's saying something about Lords Mobile. I used to play that game many years ago. If you have any questions about that game, I'd imagine it's probably very different than last time I played it, because I bet I haven't played that game in about 5 years. So I really don't really have any good information on Lords Mobile at the moment. That was a really fun game until they added the legendary or mythical equipment sets. For somebody who was free to play or cheap to play, those orange equipment sets ruined everything. I used to be able to build up a whole bunch of troops. One of those big paid players would attack me and I would destroy a bunch of their stuff. And then after they got those mythical equipment sets, they would attack me and they would kill all my troops. I'm like, okay, this game is no longer something I want to play. So I quit after that because I don't have $100 million. I don't have $11,000 to buy heroes or $250,000 for equipment sets on that game. So once you couldn't take a hit from a paid player anymore, I've decided to quit that game. It was a lot of fun, though, back in the day. Ah, Casper still plays Lords. How is it compared to a long time ago? I actually gave somebody my account on that game. I wonder if they're still playing it. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, my Ferrari is too slow. Benjamin, this is an old school Ferrari F40 that's been around for many years. It's not a Legends car. High top speed for a tier 4 car, but it's not that great anymore, unfortunately. You used to be able to live race the crap out of this thing and it would just destroy people, but I mean, you can still win live races with this thing if you make it beat the dyno by enough, but the thing is, when you beat the dyno these days, the game seriously punishes you for it, so it's not the greatest. William D says you can't win any big event on CSR2 without paying. Yeah, I mean, those events are set up to get you to spend money. I mean, bottom line is, if you're free to play or cheap to play, you're not going to be able to do the big events. You just got to focus on doing the daily races, your showdowns, your live racing, and just all the little daily stuff. When those big events pop up, either you need to be lucky and have all the cars and already have them all upgraded, or you're going to have to bust out your wallet and buy a bunch of stuff. Alright, I think this car is pretty much not doing good. Max, I don't think I have it, my friend. I mean, I looked at it and it said I didn't have it. We'll go look again, but this flashing is driving me crazy. I wish they would fix that glitch. All right. Yeah, I don't know of anybody who sells accounts. I think there are some websites that allow people to sell gaming accounts, but I don't really know for sure. All right, let's go look again, Max, but I don't think I have it. Wait, Melon, what was in 1974, my friend? No, I don't have that, Max. All I've got is these things right here, and none of them are really upgraded, so yeah. No audio. I can hear the audio. There's a couple people saying no audio. All right, so YouTube seems to be having a little bit of a problem here. If I look over my screen, it's telling me that there's a YouTube issue going on. So some of you guys may or may not hear anything, but unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that. How many people are having a hard time hearing me? Is it just some of you guys, or is it everybody? I would assume it's just some people. Hey Darth, what's up, my man? How you doing today? Alright, Max can hear me. Oh, they want to sell me this terrible Bugatti for 30 bucks? No, thank you. Alright, I guess we're going to run the Elva on this showdown. Yeah, there seems to be a YouTube problem going on right now. So those of you who weren't able to hear me, YouTube appears to be experiencing issues. All right. William D says reboot it and it fixed it. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, if the audio goes out, I guess maybe try to restart your phone or restart YouTube. Open widget, what is this? So I don't know if my internet's running slow or if it's a YouTube issue. But YouTube is telling me that there's a problem somewhere. Alright, Jab says the Elva is one of the worst prestige cars. I wouldn't say that. There have been some really bad prestige cars. I mean, the Elva is not a wonderful car overall, but I would say it's definitely better than some of them. Over the last 9 years, I've seen some really terrible prestige cars. It ran an ad that overridden my audio. Great. Oh man, YouTube keeps getting worse. What's the max XP for the Ferrari? Oh, I couldn't tell you. I don't know what you mean by XP exactly. Do you mean respect points? Do you mean Evo points? XP usually stands for experience. I don't even remember how to drive this car. I just know I didn't like it. I just know I don't care for it. I will say this, I'm glad that I already had the Elva and it was already upgraded, so I didn't have to spend any parts or keys or money or anything this season. So that was nice. Alright, so mine's missing some Stage 6 parts and I beat the Prestige Cup with it. I think I'm missing like 3 Stage 6 on this car. So I didn't have to have it maxed out. Now generally you do have to have plenty of fusions and plenty of Stage 6 to beat the Prestige Cup, but Scott says YouTube doing YouTube things. Alright, so my stream is back to running healthy, it says. William D says, I did not upgrade it. You didn't upgrade the Elva? Oh my goodness gracious, man. But I mean, if you win a live race with the F40, you're going to get, I don't know, what is it, 1200 RP or something like that? I don't know the exact amount, but it's somewhere in that ballpark. William D's not doing the Prestige Cup. Holy crap, Ole! No! Donna's gonna come to your house. Donna's gonna come to your house and pee in your bushes if you don't do it. And Jess is gonna do the same thing. And then Jerry. And then PETA's gonna knock down your door and punch you in the face. I say PETA because she looks so angry. PETA looks, I mean, PETA's scary. Look at her. She just looks like she's ready to rip your face off. Why did they make her look so angry? Benjamin says, I still don't have the Elva. Is that bad? Not necessarily. I mean, it's a car that's not really great, so it's only bad if you need to do the Prestige Cup. Whoa. If you need to do the Prestige Cup, then it's bad not to have it. But, I mean, for the most part, it's not a big deal not to have it. All right, William D., I don't know who Grace is. Are you talking about Will and Grace? I've heard of a show called that, but I've never seen it. I don't really watch TV, so I'm going to guess it's from Will and Grace. Again, never seen the TV show, so I couldn't tell you. Benjamin, you haven't been getting silver keys, or you just haven't been getting the Prestige Cup cars? If you're not getting silver keys, that means you're not playing the right stuff. Just doing all the little daily races and live racing is a great way to farm silver keys, but you can probably make somewhere between 500 and 600 silver keys a month. I mean, I'm sorry, per season. But that's only if you get on the game and you grind. Oh, a movie actress from the 80s. I'm not sure who that is, actually. There's a lot of actors and actresses people talk about. I'm like, I don't know who that is. Never seen it. I'm not really much of a movie or a TV guy. I mean, I like TV and I like movies, but not, I don't know. I've always been the type of person where I was out doing something. Nowadays, I'm pretty much stuck home all the time, but I'm just so busy, I don't have much time for TV. Normally around 8 p.m., I usually lay down, watch TV for about an hour, and then fall asleep. So that's about the only time out of my day that I watch TV is when I'm trying to fall asleep. I'll put on the X-Files or Bob's Burgers or some kind of thing and fall asleep to it. Arsenio Hall and Drag. Oh my goodness. Scott says you can get 20 silver keys. Yeah, every day you can get silver keys from live racing a couple of times per day. So if you finish the first round, you win 15 live races, you get some silver keys. Then there's a timer that counts down. When the timer is over, you can come back and do it again. So live racing is definitely a good source of silver keys, game cash, and respect points. As soon as you get one good live racing car, you can farm the crap out of live racing for all kinds of good stuff. Sean, no, I didn't get the Testarossa. I've got the old school red one. I like the red one better. The new one's really nice, actually. The new one's a great car. I mean, it's a pretty nice car. I don't know if it's a great car, but it seems like a very good car. But I don't really need it, and I don't like it in white. Which is kind of funny, because I normally like white cars. Like, in real life, I love white cars, but I don't like it on this game. But I really feel like I just don't need another Testarossa. I like the red one I have better, so I'm like, I'm just going to stick with that. Generally, I've got so many great cars right now. I've got to really love something to pay $20 for it, because I don't really need any more cars. I've got like, I don't know, about 20 cars that I absolutely love that are great for live racing. So I'm like, why would I bother to buy more unless there's just something that blows me away? That's the way I look at it. Now, if I didn't have a good car and I knew I would be able to get parts for it, I would have bought that, but I just don't need it. I don't mind buying a $20 car every couple of months, but it's really got to be something I just go, wow, I want this so bad. Like the DeVille 16, I just had to have it. That scary looking 57 Chevy, I just had to have it. You know, there's certain cars that just strike me in a certain way. Then there's other ones that are really good, but they don't really tickle my fancy. TRF Music, what are you asking about the new Testarossa? It's a good car. Ferrari Fusion parts are easy to get, and it's an overall great car. But I'm not sure what you're asking about it exactly. I just made a video about it the other day. It's pretty sweet, actually. Oh man, the F40 competition is a super cool car. I don't think I was ever able to get that, but man, I love the way that thing looks. Like if I could buy that for 20 bucks, I'm pretty sure I would, even if it sucked, just because it's such a cool car. All right, I need to pee, guys. I'm going to take a quick break. I will be right back. My bladder is yelling at me, so give me a couple of minutes. I've got to pee. Where's my phone? All right. I have returned. We are back, guys and gals. We are back. All right. Let's get on with this thing. Interesting. I turned off the noise canceling on the live stream, and then I turn it back on. I have a really loud fan running, and it cuts that out completely, surprisingly. Huh. That did a great job at cutting that out. But the streaming software has built-in noise canceling to kill off background noise. I think it does degrade your audio quality a little bit, but man, it does great at removing the background sounds. William D says, welcome back. Did you wash your hands? Yeah, you know, after I peed, I put my hands in the toilet and rinsed them off in the water. That's how you do it to it right there. That's the best way to do it to it. After you're done peeing, make sure you put your hands in the toilet water, rinse them off, and then flush the toilet really good. That's how you do it right there. That's the best way to do it. Yeah, unfortunately, there's not very many good McLarens in this game. Most of them are terrible, which sucks. Oh yeah, you definitely got to swirl it around, man. Maybe even like dunk your hair in there, get your hair all nice and wet. That's a good way to do it. Give yourself a swirly. Casper, I don't know, man. Nightbot or Daybot, I don't know. That's just what whoever made it decided to name it. I couldn't answer that question. Maybe if you got on the chat GGP, they would know, but I have no clue in the world. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Second, third nitrous. And we got her. Yaden, events are neither hard nor easy. Events aren't hard. Getting enough parts. Here's the deal. All the event cares about is, do you have enough parts on your car? Do you tune the car correctly? And are you driving it correctly? So technically the events are easy. The thing is, you got to buy enough parts to make the cars fast enough to beat the times. So it's not really it's not, in my opinion, it's not a case of easy versus hard. It's how much money are you willing to spend to get enough parts to make the car fast enough? Or are you lucky enough to have all the parts laying around? The thing is, you generally don't need the cars to be maxed out. You just need them to be very highly upgraded. I think you can usually get by missing a handful of fusion parts and missing a couple of stage 6. You're going to need most of the stage 6 and most of the fusions on those events. I mean, I don't know the actual final times of the events because I don't actually do them. You would probably have to find somebody who has either finished the event or somebody who knows how to read the game files to know the final times. I don't know if any of the YouTubers run the events and show you the times or not, to tell you the truth. I've never really seen anybody doing that. Probably because none of us can afford it, and the content creation accounts we use to show you guys the cars aren't able to play the events for the most part, so... Yaden, if you're not spending money, you're probably not going to finish the event. So you can be like the rest of us. If a big event comes up and you don't want to spend money on it, just don't do it. Go do something else, you know. Focus on the daily stuff, the showdowns, and the live racing that you can do, and don't worry about the big paid stuff unless you're willing to bust out your wallet. I mean, the hard part, you know, Ferrari, the game gives out Ferrari fusion parts like crazy, so anybody who's been playing for a while probably has more Ferrari fusion parts laying around than they know what to do with. But getting stage 6 parts for the cars, I mean, you'll probably spend, I don't know, anywhere between $20 and $100 per car to get the stage 6 parts you need, I would guess. Ah, Nitro, what's up, my man? Nitro, I'm pretty sure I forgot to try that out. I have a terrible memory. Yeah, there was a certain car. There's actually a repair thing on the CSR2 hub, guys. Like, if you try and click on a car and it doesn't work, there's a button you can press to clear the stuff out. I totally forgot to look at that again. Nitro, how you doing, my friend? Awesome to see you. Alright, Melon says, hey Nitro, I have had problems to get in, mate. Melon, are you having problems with the CSR hub? Yeah, Nitro makes the CSR2 Racing hub, and he does a lot of stuff for the community. So, as always, thank you to Nitro for all the awesome stuff. I think he works on like the world record spreadsheet and a bunch of those other things, and runs the CSR hub website now. Alright, so I guess Melon's having some problems with the CSR hub. What's wrong with the Melon? Alright, Yaden, any of my videos, I don't remember the website name. It's like CSR2 hub/space or something. Pretty much every one of my videos that I've been posting lately, if you look in the description, there is a link to the CSR hub in the description. But it's just a website you can visit. You might even just be able to go to Google and type in CSR hub. Unfortunately, I don't have something pulled up right now where I can grab the link, but alright, Darth, hold on a second. Alright, so Darth wants to know, Danny, would you spend the gold to get the F40? It's the original. Let me go double check. It's the original F40, right? I mean, the original F40 is pretty cool, but I mean, it's a great tier 4 car if you need something with good top speed and beating dyno. It's got really slow acceleration. Oh yeah, it's the old one, huh? It's a cool car, but it's very outdated at this point. I really like this car, but it's not something I ever use anymore. So it's a really cool car, but man, I don't know. I love having that car, but it's probably not worth it depending. I mean, how much gold do you have to spend, you know? I think every spin gets more expensive, so I mean, if you can get it for a couple of 100 gold, it would probably be worth it, but it's not a great car anymore. I mean, your WRX STI you get for free from Elite Tuners is way better than the F40 in my opinion. The F40 is cool, but it's more of a collector's piece these days, if that makes any sense. Ooh, race number 30. That's it? I feel like I've done more than 30 races. Uh-oh. Something seems to be... YouTube's having connection problems again. Great. I don't know if it's a YouTube problem or my internet slow problem, but either way. You know what? Let me run a speed test on my phone really quick. Do I even have one installed? I'm not sure if I do. All right, let me go check this out really quick. Let me go to Play Store and get the speed test. That's not what I clicked on, you turd taco. What is this thing doing? Oh my god. All right. I gotta find out if it's my internet or if it's something else. All right, let me grab that really quick. I'm gonna find out. Eddie says, shame on you for something. Eddie, what's going on, my man? Who are we shaming? And why? Alright, welcome to speed test. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, now this one's asking for a bunch of permissions. I'm not going to give it that. Never mind. Never used to ask for that. I'll deal with that later. Oh man, a bee just flew into my bedroom. Great. Great. Get out of here, bee. I don't want you to sting me, sir. Arrow says solar flare. I know YouTube's been having a lot of issues lately, so I don't know if it's on them or if it's on me, but... Whoa! That bee is flying all over the place. Oh my god, he's up... No, bee! Oh my god, he's struggling to fly. Oh my god. I've got a bunch of fans running that they're designed to push a bunch of air around the room. He's going nuts. I think he's Oh, he just dive bombed in. I hope it doesn't sting me. I really hope it doesn't sting me. I'm not allergic to bees, but it's not fun getting stung. Hold on. Alright, there we go. Yaden says, Danny, maybe you should put stage 6 parts on your car. I think I actually did get another one. Let me go see what I got. William D says, funny how much... Oh, that idiot. The window's open and there's not a screen on that window. And he can't find the open part of the window. He's on the glass. There's about a foot on the bottom of the window that's open and the bee can't seem to find it. Do the daily races. I've probably already finished all of my daily races. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, let me find that stage 6 part and install it. Which one is it? Fit. No, I don't want to use a universal part. Oh, hold on. Yes. We're going to install that one. I shouldn't waste my resources, honestly, but whatever, you know. Fit parts. Oh, I do have one. Okay. Hold on a second. All of a sudden, I may have the Apex car. Can I install... Oh, wait, that's it? I'm maxed? Sweet. Flight of the Bumblebees. Oh, boy. somewhere around there should be good. That's probably not perfect, but tuning for the highest Evo will normally get you really close to a perfect tune. Car needs to be maxed for the Prestige Cup. No. You're probably going to need to have a few a few stage 6 parts for it, but you won't need to have it 100% max for a Prestige Cup. Now for a Showdown, on the other hand, he who has the fastest car wins. But normally for a Prestige Cup, 90% of the time you're going to need between 2 and 3 stage 6 parts and most of the fusions installed. There's been once or twice that I've seen a Prestige Cup that did require a really highly upgraded car. Aero King, yeah, daily battle cars are definitely different for everybody. I always forget to do my daily battles. I don't know why. I mean, it's one race. It's easy. I totally forget it's over there. It's kind of like hiding off on the side of the map. I think the daily battle should be put right in the center of the map along with the weekly Elite Cups to remind people to do them. Because when you have to intentionally scroll to the bottom of the map or over to the side, it's pretty easy to forget about certain things. Melon says, guys, check out Nitro for CSR. Like and subscribe. The guy is doing great work for the community. Yeah, you know, if you guys get a chance, definitely check out Nitro on YouTube. But you'll really just need a few, you need to have a decently upgraded car to beat the Prestige Cup, but definitely not maxed out. Yaden, I don't know if they're going to do a rerun or not, but there's always a possibility. They do seem to rerun a lot of events, but I really have no idea which ones they will or will not rerun, but they might. They definitely might. Nitro says, are those butts or hearts, man? I've got a goofy sense of humor. Bunch of hearts. Oh, gosh. Yeah, check out Nitro's channel, guys, if you get a chance. Oh, man. Why is dumb poo-poo comedy always so funny? Like, butt jokes and fart jokes are always funny for some reason. Oh, man. Doris says, I've done over 5,000 daily races since I started. I'm not really sure how many I've done because I'm telling you, I remember to do them a couple of times per week. I don't remember to do them every day. I suck. You know what? I bet I've done way less than that, Darth. I don't know, man. I'll have to go look in a minute. We'll find out if I can remember. What free car should we pick in the race pass? I don't remember any of the cars in the race pass really being that great. However, I did do a video where I went over the stats. I checked them for live racing setups and everything else. Which one was the best choice for the free tier? I'm trying to remember which one I liked. I mean, overall, I find the free tier to be a little disappointing this time. I did go over the whole thing on a video in detail, however. Man, what is YouTube doing? Hopefully a bird doesn't fly in the window. Alright, Scott subbed to Nitro. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, 5,000 is a lot, actually. I've got a feeling you do more than I have, because I'm slacking on daily battles. Yaden, yeah, there seems to be either a problem with my internet right now or a problem with YouTube. Don't know which one. I apologize, but one or the other seems to be having issues. What the heck is this? Oh! Alright, so Evo's done over 6,000 daily races. How do you beat the Dino with the Elva? That probably depends on how many parts you have installed. I mean, if your car is maxed out, there's a bunch of videos on YouTube that show you how to drive it. Not all cars are capable of beating Dino by much, however. I don't exactly remember the absolute best way to shift this car. And I don't really remember what the dyno time is. I know this isn't one of the better cars in the game, however. 40, do you have the rookie pass or do you have the race pass? The rookie pass is for brand new players. After you finish 2 of those, you get to the real race pass. Yeah, the Ultima is not a bad car overall. It's really hard to get parts for, unfortunately. But the Ultima is a decent overall car that's really hard to get parts for. But yeah, that's not a bad one, actually. Thank you, Melon. I don't remember what it was I didn't really like about the Ultima, but yeah, I think Melon's right. That is the best one out of there. William D, we're going to have to fight, man. I am going to beat you through the phone with a rubber chicken. He's calling me a slacker. He says I'm like Marty McFly's father in the Back to the Future. How rude, man. How rude. How rude. Why do you hate me so much, William D? Jeez. Jeez, oh man. Now I'm sad. I forget to do I forget to do a daily battle, and he calls me Marty McFly's father. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. You know, I barely remember the Back to the Future movies. It's kind of sad, but I barely remember them. I don't remember anything about Marty McFly's father. All I remember is him and the crazy professor, and the car goes back into time, and he rides on a hoverboard, and lightning strikes them or something. I don't know. That's all I remember. And then there was Biff with the sports almanac. Hey, Squatch, how you doing today? He says, thank you. I'm only 33 days into the game. Well, welcome to CSR. It's definitely a fun game. Wait, Yaden's got to take out the chickens? What does that mean? You have to take out the chickens? I would love to hear an explanation for that, because I don't understand what that means. Yeah, the Ultima does look really cool, actually. It's a cool looking car. You know what? My stream's way behind on my phone now. Hold on a second. Let me close all this junk down. Let me close that down. It doesn't want to do it. Let me open YouTube again. No, you're supposed to stop that. Donna sabotaged my phone. All right, here we go. Back to the thing there. Man, now William D wants to tape a kick me sign on my back. Oh, man. I've heard of people taking the dog out, but never chickens. Unless you're cooking it and you gotta pull it out of the oven. Maybe that's what it is. Or do you have chickens inside of your house? You gotta take them outside? I mean, I'm interested to know the answer. $1.21 gigawatts. All right, so that's weird. Is the stream still working for you guys? Because it just crapped out on my end. According to YouTube, we're doing okay. Huh. This is not great. Hello, can you guys hear me? I think the stream is still running. Let me try this again. I am definitely having some issues here, and I don't know why. All right, what do you mean you took the chickens outside? You actually have chickens that live in your house? Yeah, stream time is about over for the day. We only got a couple more minutes, so if you guys got any really important questions, get them on in. If you got important questions, make sure you ask them very quickly. Because we only got a couple more minutes left on this thingy-dingy. After this race, we're going to go look at my daily battles and see what we're at. Yaden says, I have real chickens. Are they pets? Like are they your friends? They hang out in the house with you or what? I've never actually heard of anybody having chickens in the house before. Alright, let's see how many daily battles I've done. I know it's kind of embarrassing because I've been playing so long and I should have done a lot more, but like I said, I always forget to do these things. So I've done around 2,000. I'm really slacking on these, aren't I? So your chickens are pets? That's kind of cool. That's different. Oh, man. All right. Darth can hear me. Cool, cool. Yeah, we need to fix the flux capacitor. Do you guys have a flux capacitor repair kit laying around? Because I think we need one right now. Scott, I think we already did the CC850 tune. That's a nice car. I think I already have a live stream out there if you want to search for it. that goes over tuning that car. Melon, oh my God, I can't talk. Melon shared one of those with us not too long ago. And I'm going to tell you what, the CC850, it's a beast. Super beast, super beast, super beast. I like that thing. I like that thing a lot. All right, Dara says the next daily prize is 20 gold keys. I'll tell you what, 20 gold keys is not bad. Honestly, I wish they give you like 5,000 gold keys, but they don't. I'll take 20. 20 is okay, you know? All right, so when it's hot outside, you bring them in. That's nice. I mean, it sucks when it's hot outside. I think most animals deal with heat differently, but it probably sucks for animals as well when it's hot outside, I would imagine. I could be wrong. But I got a feeling they probably don't like the heat either. They're probably a lot like us and do not like the heat. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe some of them like it. I don't know. But I know dogs sure definitely seem to get overheated. Melon, I mean, the tune for the best tier 4 card does sound like a pretty good option. I mean, that car has been around for a long time, so anybody who's been playing for a while probably has it. I need a stage 12 flux capacitor. Mine's a highly modified stage 12 flux capacitor, so. Alright, so the best tier 4 car for live racing is probably the Cadillac CTS-V. There's two of them. There's the CTS-V and then there's the special one that's really good. I can't think of the full name offhand. Not all the Cadillacs are good, but the what's that thing called? I'm having a brain fart. CTS-V Dark Horse. No, that's not it. CTS-V something. The special edition's a beast. Yeah, Melon did share one for that Dark Horse as well. Yeah, the Blackwing, that's what it is. CTS-V Blackwing. That car is a beast if you know how to set it up. Like, Melon's got one that nobody can probably ever beat. It's nasty. I don't know if he's going to share his personal tune with us, but, you know, he's going to, I think he's going to share possibly share some sort of a tune with us for that car. But yeah, that car is amazing. William D says the Civic Type R. I'm going to tell you what, that's a nice little car. I assume you're probably talking about the Elite Tuners one. That's a cool car, to tell you the truth. I see Max has been putting out some interesting videos lately, so. Like, if I put out a video about something and Max puts it out, it's always good to go get, you know, more than one person's opinion from these things, so. Melon, even if we do need stage 6, I mean, it can't hurt to share it, right? If people got it, sweet. If not, that sucks, I guess. But that is unfortunate because there are some cars that only work well with stage 6 parts. And that car is one of those. However, if you have the stage 6 parts, it's a monster. Yaden, I hope you have a great day as well, my friend. Thank you. I think next season's, I'm probably going to be making a video about this tomorrow, but I think tomorrow's Saturday, right? Yeah, probably tomorrow. Where am I going with this? Oh yeah, next season's Prestige Cup car is going to be a really nice live racer. I got to look and make sure they haven't changed it, but I think it's going to be a really good Cohen Seg. One of the, it's like the CSR2 edition of gear, I think, if they haven't changed it. But yeah, next season's Prestige Cup car is going to be great. Anyways, that's it for today's stream, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for being here. Huge shout out to my channel members. Huge shout out to the moderators. And I just want you guys to know I really do appreciate all of you a lot. If it wasn't for you guys, this channel will, if it wasn't for you guys watching the videos, I probably wouldn't be making them. So thank you for watching. You're all amazing. Lightning out. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye. You're all awesome. Thank you again. Catch you later. Adios. I'll be back.